Thank you. Eh bien, welcome to la Ruche. Je traduis, donc bienvenue à la Ruche. Donc, oui, c'est bienvenue à la Ruche qui nous fait plaisir de nous accueillir ici cet après-midi pour la 9e édition de ce super festival. Non, c'est pas celui-là, c'est celui-ci. Mais en scène. C'est donc un festival qui est organisé, qui est co-organisé par le centre socioculturel Accord Centre-Ville, qui est situé juste à côté, rue du Trépied, à côté de la place Viard, et qui est co-organisé avec des troupes de théâtre qui répètent dans ces locaux. Et cette année, nous avons une nouvelle recrue qui s'appelle Frogs on Stage. Donc, est-ce que quelqu'un sait ce que ça veut dire?
Frog on stage.
C'est ça, quelqu'un l'a dit là, j'entends. Frogs on Stage. Et donc ils sont arrivés comme des grenouilles en septembre en disant on cherche un local pour répéter. Je dis bienvenue au centre socioculturel, on va pouvoir vous trouver une petite place. Et tout de suite ils ont adhéré à ce festival, qui je trouve très sympa. Donc il a commencé jeudi dernier, il continue ce soir, et encore demain, avec deux autres troupes qui répètent aussi dans nos locaux. Alors, cette année, merci encore à la Ruche de nous accueillir. Et d'ailleurs, je vais passer la parole à Bertrand, qui est l'homme de la situation.
Oui, mais laquelle?
Justement, on se demande. On compte sur toi.
Bon, laisse-moi parler. Bonjour à tous, bienvenue au Théâtre de la Ruche. Bon, pour ceux qui découvrent le lieu, c'est un théâtre qui est ouvert il y a maintenant 3 ans, qui a une programmation riche et variée, théâtre, concerts, spectacles pour enfants, danse, magie, flamenco, avec tout un fil rouge de programmation autour de l'écriture. Le principe ici, c'est toutes les 5 semaines, accueillir un auteur et un compositeur de région qui ne se connaissent pas du tout. On les fait rencontrer le soir même de la lecture, des comédiens font lecture des textes de l'auteur, et le compositeur improvise musicalement sur ce qu'il écoute, pour créer un dialogue entre texte et musique, et entre deux lectures propose évidemment des œuvres de son cru pour se présenter musicalement. La programmation s'arrêtera après mai en scène avec un festival de littérature décalé, dernière récolte, du 2 au 5 juin. Je vous invite, si vous désirez, à récupérer des prospectus pour ça. Il y aura des débats autour d'un livre imaginaire, il y aura improvisation d'écriture qui donnera lieu à de l'improvisation théâtrale, lecture de textes érotiques le samedi soir à 22h également, voilà. Plein de choses un peu décalées. Merci d'éteindre vos téléphones portables pendant la représentation. Ne laissez rien sur les vibreurs, rien sur silencieux. Un appel sur silencieux peut envoyer des ondes à la régie, fait clignoter les lampes et envoyer du son dans les enceintes. Donc essayez de bien tout couper le temps de la représentation. Bon, maintenant on a la même chose en anglais, j'ai pris des notes. Je souhaite à toutes et à tous un très très bon moment et on se retrouvera à la fin. Bon spectacle à tous. Merci. Oui, vous applaudissez.
This fax is from head office.
Yes, I know.
But how many times do I have to tell you there's a special filing cabinet for things from head office?
But you haven't got it.
It's called the waste paper basket. Your face, you better get that. They say I'm the best boss. They go, we've never worked anywhere like this before. You get the best out of us. You're such a laugh. Well, say that. And if that's true, excellent. Be gentle with me today, Dawn.
What's that?
I was out with Finchy last night. Christopher Finch. Had us on a pub crawl. I was completely just drunk. Don't ever go out with me and Finch.
I won't.
You know, there were guys there my age, and they looked 50. I mean, how old do you think I look?
I'm 13.
Yeah, 30, that's about right. But still, I'm going to have to slow down a bit. I think maybe I'm drinking a little bit too much. Well, if every night of the week is a little bit too much.
And every lifetime?
Oh, yes. How many have I had then?
What?
How many drinks have I had this week, if you're counting?
I'm not counting.
Aren't you? You seem very interested in my drinking habits. Does it bother you? Getting a little bit personal, is it? Can you imagine if I did the same to you? I could come in here and say something biting and witty like, ooh, you're looking very... But I don't, because I'm a professional, and professionalism is, well, it's what I want. Just that, nothing more. Shame.
What's that?
Who's that? Oh, Jesus.
All right. Time of the month, eh? Just 8 pints for me last night, then. Oh no. Oh God. Boss and team leader in drunken night out. Shock horror, it says here.
Really?
Think I'll go out with Oggy tonight. That would be a quiet night in the library. Not. I don't think so.
I'm a sales rep, which means that my job is to speak to clients on the phone about quantity and type of paper, whether we can supply it to them and whether they can pay for it. And I'm boring myself talking about it.
What's that?
Hey, what's that? I love that.
What's that? Oh, you're fired, drunkard. Hypocrite alert. What's he been saying then? Go on. Okay. Guilty as charged, guilty as charged. We went out with a couple of his mates last night, and he says, you can tag along if you want, but I have to warn you, David, that my friends get a bit rowdy after a few pints. I'm like, yeah, I'll see if I can handle it. They were like, who's that nutter? That's my boss. And they're like, well, we can't stand him anymore, and we're leaving. And they just left.
I told you.
Absolutely mad. Just like, what?
Nothing.
Carry on.
See you later. Hi. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, look, Mr. Davis, can I just call you back? Something just come up. Yeah. 2 minutes, thanks very much, bye. What are you doing?
Well, your stuff is coming on my side of the table. I can't concentrate
It's not
when...
on your side of the table.
It's all overlapping. 1 word, 2 syllables. Demarcation. All right?
You're a twat, Gareth. You're a twat in no end.
Well, I'm not listening to you, so it's not offending me. So,
Alright, okay, so you won't hear that. You're a prick. You're a prick. You're a prick.
Right, so I'm going to show you around a bit then. So over here is the accounts department, the number box. Very boring, we won't go there. But over here, we have the reception with the lovely Dawn. You've been here for ages, Dawn, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes, every guy in the office at some stage has woken up at the crack of dawn. And Joe, you've already met. And this guy, you've watched him, Keenan.
all right?
Oh, well, I mean, introduce yourself.
Gareth Keenan, Assistant Regional Manager.
Assistant to the regional manager. Is to see Gareth, he's my right-hand man. Immediately beneath me, ooh, as the actress said to the bishop. But, you know, don't get me wrong, it's like, we're not, there's no, tell them about your kung fu and your cars and everything.
I got TR3, bought it for 3 grand, done it up, now it's worth 12 grand.
Nice bit of profit on that.
Suspensions, engine,
It was in bits.
respray.
And he did it all himself.
Well, I've got some photos in here. Whoa, what is this? That is it.
Okay, whoa, slow down, you talk too fast. Calm. Now, Solomon's here, it's all part of the job. What's happening?
Well, she's put my pencils in the jelly. This is the 3rd time. It wasn't even funny the first time.
And why'd she do that?
Well, because I told her that I don't like jelly. I don't trust the way it moves.
Well, you see, you showed her a weakness. She pounces. You should have known better. And what's in there?
It's my pencils.
Oh, I mean, don't do that. I mean, eat it out. There is starvation in the world, you know, which I hate. And that's a waste. So, how do you know they're yours?
Because it's got my name on it, in pipettes.
Oh. Well, I mean, don't eat it now. You know, there's chemicals in there now.
Well, alright, you be my witness. Give her a warning.
Oh, do you know it's me?
It's always you. Can't you discipline her?
Oh, kinky. No. You see, the thing is, about practical jokes, you have to know when to start and when to stop. And it's definitely time to stop putting Garrett's personal affairs into jelly.
Gareth, it's only a trifling matter.
Oh God, we're always like this. Go on.
You should have put her in custody.
Your turn.
Well, I'm just worried about damage to the company property, that's all.
Trifle. I'm just trying to think of another dessert we could use.
It's alright working here, but people do take advantage because it's so relaxed. I mean, I like to laugh as much as the next man. But this is a place of work. I was in the territorial army for 3 years, and you can't muck about there. That's sort of one of the rules.
You did?
But give it back to me.
I'm just using it for a second.
Well, it's got my name on it, Gareth.
Yes, it says Garrett actually, but...
Well, ask if you want to use it.
Yeah, you always say no, mate. What's the point?
But perhaps that way you should ask.
Gareth, it was just there, okay?
Well, you should leave it here because that's its home.
Okay. Okay.
Oi!
You stay where you are, okay? I'm gonna let this go, right? Unless you stop acting like a fool.
Well, you won't, so...
Well, I have, so...
Well, what if it might kill someone?
Kill someone. They'll think you're the murderer. It's got your name on it.
Well, why would a murderer put his name on a murder weapon?
To stop people borrowing it.
David!
I hate the fact that you bring me down to this. I really do. I resent it.
What are you laughing at?
Leave her out of it. Go on, girl. Carry on.
Head office, they don't interfere that much. I mean, Jennifer might come down once a week or so. Jennifer Taylor Clark. Camilla Parker Bowles, I like to call her. But not to her face. Not that I'm scared of her or anything, but...
Is David here? Yeah. Hi, David.
Hi. Oh, you like the tie? I got it from Nobby Wilson. The guy who comes around with a suitcase. 2 for a tenner. 4, please. Dawn, meeting with Jennifer. Present. Jenny, shoot.
Right. Was there anything that you wanted to add to the agenda?
We didn't get no agenda.
Sorry?
We didn't get an agenda.
I did fax one this morning.
Dawn, did we get a fax this morning?
Yeah, we may have.
Well, why isn't it in my hand? I mean, this office is supposed to run on communications and efficiency after all.
You put it in the bin. You said it was a special filing cabinet.
As a joke, as a joke. It's not even my joke, it's my brother's. And it's supposed to be for bills. It doesn't really work on fax.
Right. Do you want to have a look at mine?
Oh, yes. Sure, she'd say she's the boss, but there should be no ego when you're trying to pull together to do something good. It's like comic relief, yeah? I'm in Africa, flies and starvation everywhere, and if she's the boss, she's in the studio with Jonathan Ross, Lenny Henry, the stars. They're all in their suits. Oh, but they're doing their bit. They're counting the money. Good luck to them. Whereas their hands are clean, but I'm down here in the office with the starving kids.
Right. Since our last meeting, Alan and the board have decided that we can no longer justify a Swindon branch and a South branch.
Okay, so
No,
this is
don't
it then.
panic. Listen to
Alarm
me,
bells.
David.
Go on, no, I can take
David,
it.
don't
Go on.
panic.
I don't panic.
We haven't made any decisions yet.
Okay.
I
good.
talked to Neil in Swindon. I told him the same as you. It's up to either you or him to convince me that your branch could incorporate the other one.
Okay, no problem.
Right. However, there are going to be redundancies.
Oh man, Jenny, I wish you hadn't said that. I mean, redundancies, they're a tragedy always. I mean, I wouldn't wish them on Neil's men, and I certainly wouldn't wish them on my men, or women, the present company, etc. I mean, is Neil concerned about redundancies?
Well, of course he is, yes.
Well, I'm glad he is, because I'm very concerned about redundancies. They can ruin lives. But I suppose, you know, as a businessman, I can, if they're necessary, I understand, you know, they have to.
David, can we not talk about redundancies yet?
Well, I mean, we're going to have to talk about them sometime, Jenny.
What we have to decide at the moment is, do you take on Swindon's people at this branch or the other way round?
That's an easy call. We take on them.
No, David,
No?
you and I don't decide.
We don't.
No, I decide.
But you decide.
I decide once you've made your case.
Oh, based on factors.
Mhm.
Is there a time limit on that? No? I will let the answer be.
Hello, thank you for calling. I'm not around to take your call at the moment, but feel free to leave a massage.
Alright, Dave, it's the Finch. What's going on?
Oh, Christopher Finch, great rep.
Oh, yeah, you've got a
Thanks,
hangover, you big puff.
That's the right
Anyway,
decision.
give us a call. By the way, you're with that Jennifer what's-her-face, aren't you? Give her one for me, son. Cheers, big ears.
Oh,
And hey, stop looking up her skirt, alright?
Right, David,
I wasn't.
can we keep a lid on this for the time being, please? I really don't want to worry people unduly.
Don't worry, Jenny. Inside this regime, it's not going to leave this office.
I hope they get rid of me. So I might actually get off my ass and do something. Well, I'm not sure it's many little girls' dream to be a receptionist. I don't know what I will do, but whatever it is, it has to be a career move and not another arbitrary job. Joseph's advice is, it's better to be at the bottom of a ladder you want to climb than halfway up when you don't. It's just that I don't want to be a trailing water, you know, and wake up in another 5 years' time and say, shit, done it again.
Alright then,
Pleasure as always, Jenny.
I'll come back in a few
Yes,
days.
we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Yes, I've got a complaint from a very important client telling me that the figures I gave them were wrong. And I've checked all the possibilities, and it comes down to the calculator. I don't know. Circuitry? Hold on, who am I talking to? Alright. You give me a sum. No, you give me a sum, and I'll check if it works. Okay. Plus 42 equals 151. Alright, it was right this time.
I don't like acting like a kid. Do you know what I mean? Please a bit.
What are you doing?
I don't actually want to have to look at you girls.
What? You can't do that.
Oh, why?
Health and safety.
Health and safety. Why? Crushed by cardboard or what?
Number 1, it blocks sunlight. Number 2, misuse of company files.
Misuse of company files. Yeah, see, simply the more redundancies thing doesn't bother me.
What redundancies?
Because if I have to work with him another day, right?
What here redundancies?
I will slit my throat.
Well, except you wouldn't do it like that. You have to put the knife behind your windpipe and pull it down like that.
Or I could just apply for another job.
Hi, can I have your attention, please? Attention. Now, I am aware that there have been some rumours circulating, and this is only going to take about a couple of minutes. I just want to take a moment to clear the air and set the record straight.
You should tell me first. I'm the team leader.
But I'm telling everyone now, Gareth.
Alright, tell me quickly. Whisper it to me.
Could you just tell us?
Alright. Shall I tell them?
You don't know what it is yet.
Alright, you tell them with my permission.
I don't need your permission.
Permission granted. Use it as you wish.
Okay, so here's the thing. Head office has deemed it appropriate to force an ultimatum upon me, and Jennifer is talking about either downsizing this branch or Swindon branch.
And are you gonna let her?
No, you didn't see me in there with her.
For his eyes only.
I said, you know, if head office want to come down here and try to interfere, they're going to have me to contend with. You know, they can go fiddle with Neil's people, but I'm the head of this family and nobody fiddles with my children. I do, if anyone does.
Yeah, but David, what if they do downsize here then?
Well, and you think I'm going to let them do that?
It could be out of your hands, David.
Well, listen, it won't be out of my hands. I can promise you that.
Oh, can you promise that?
On his mother's grave.
Well, Joe, actually, I have promised, and frankly, I'm disappointed that you didn't ask.
It's just that we need to know.
I'm sorry, Dawn, you wanted to say something?
Well, it's just that I was in the meeting with Jennifer, and she said that could be this branch that gets the job.
Well, if you were in the meeting with Jennifer, might I suggest that you try to adhere to the ongoing confidentiality agreement of meetings?
Information is power.
Well, you can say for certain whether it's going to be us or them.
Look, I'm the captain of this ship. All I'm asking you to do is trust me, and everything's going to be fine.
David, it's not a question of trust.
Yeah, it is, Joe. Trust is very important.
It's communication.
It's trust. For example, look, do you trust me, yes or no?
Yes, I trust you.
Well, there you go. She trusts me. Meeting adjourned.
Well, I would have said something similar. I would have chaired a very similar meeting. Hands up if you trust me.
No, you don't have to. Put your hands down.
Well, you asked them. Well, I need to know. I'm the assistant regional manager.
Assistant to the regional manager. And besides, look, they've all gone.
I'm not worried for me. I'll be alright, but if there has to be a call, then so be it. I mean, it's like in the wild, some people wouldn't survive. It's just natural selection. Imagine there's a warehouse, and there is a little midget fella driving a forklift. He can't see over the top, and he wears big platform shoes to reach the pedals because of his little legs. Now, I'm nothing against Anton, but should he be working here? Could I have the price for the matte-coated SRA1?
If I can't see you, I can't hear you, Gareth.
Will you give it to me?
No, I can't hear you. If you want to speak to me, then give me a ring, okay?
Well, it's on voicemail.
You left.
Well, okay. Hi, this is Gareth Keenan. Could you give me the price for the matte-coated? This is stupid.
Yeah, this is stupid. I'm sorry, mate. What do you want?
Could you give me the tonnage price for the matte-coated SRA1? It says 60 here, but I'm sure it's not right because I talked to Glenn and she said, I know you can't hear me because you're not here. And I'm not talking to myself because they are watching me. Hello, Dawn. How's life?
Good.
How's it good? What is this? All right. I want you to attend the health and safety seminar. Compulsory, I'm afraid.
All right.
But that doesn't mean that it's not going to be fun. I like to inject my own sense of fun into the proceedings. So let's go to the seminar room, shall we? So, welcome to the Warnham Hogg Health and Safety Seminar with Gareth Keenan. That's me. So, today there are many hidden dangers in the workspace, and today we're going to find out what those dangers are together, alright?
Alright.
So, starting with the workstations, imagine there's a hot mug of coffee.
Alright.
Not alright. That would be dangerous even in training situations. Alright, so we're going to play a fun game that I've come up with. In fact, I like to have fun when I'm teaching. In fact, I like to have fun most of the times when I'm at work. In fact, we're going out with some colleagues for drinks tonight. Would you like to?
Shall we crack on?
Yes, good. Right, excellent. So watch where I put this mug to simulate where a person might put it in a real life situation. And what I want you to do is to shout out loud, safe or dangerous. Think you can manage that?
Yeah.
All right. Beep, 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 beep.
Dangerous.
Beep, 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 beep.
Dangerous.
What have you learned here?
Don't pour coffee over the computer.
Any liquids for that matter. Good job. I've had many office romances. Not here, other places. And good-looking ones too. But office romances are not a good idea. It's like shitting on your own doorstep. And I've had offers here as well, but I said no, it's distracting. And that's one of the arguments for letting gay men in the army. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't got anything against them. I mean, I can handle myself. A gay man can't put me off. But if we are in a battle, is he going to look at the enemy, or is he going to look at me saying, ooh, he looks tasty in his uniform? Look, I'm not homophobic or anything. Come around and look at my CD collection. Queen, George Michael, Pet Shop Boys, they're all bummers. So, the second thing, there is a correct way and an incorrect way to lift stuff. The incorrect way. Now the correct way. There are two things to remember. Number one, keep your back nice and straight and...
Bend your knees.
Right. Keep your back nice and straight and bend your knees. Would you like to try it with me?
I'm fine.
Well, I need to witness you do it to tick the box.
Huh.
All right, let's go. So, back nice and straight and bend your knees. One more time. Back nice and straight and bend your knees. Good job. Same on the way down as on the way up. Think you can manage that?
I will practice at home.
And if you have any questions, please come and see me in my office.
Gareth, have you got a license to carry that?
Ah, that's for my portable phone. Now, could you swap places with Dawn?
Oh no, I'm not moving.
Do as you're told.
Why? What are you going to do? Phone me?
I'm the team leader.
I don't give a fly.
What? You're such an immature... You're so immature.
Gareth, if there's one thing that I am not, it is immature.
But you're an immature little girl. Gareth Keenan.
Freak.
David.
Oh no,
Could you
it's like a gun holster.
That's my portable phone. So.
Oh, get it here for a second, I'll go down the end. Now I know what you're thinking. Did I make 5 or 6 calls? But the real question is, do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do you? Clint Eastwood.
Jennifer is waiting for you in your office.
Jennifer.
David.
How are we today?
I'm good.
Cup of tea?
No, thank you. I just spent 2 days with Neil in Swindon, and he's made some big changes. Now, when we spoke last time, you told me that you were going to instigate some changes of your own, and I was wondering how that was going.
Oh, great, great.
Good, good. What have you done?
Oh, many many things, really, in the global sense. You know, the streamlining of the ongoing enterprise of it all.
I'm sorry, David, but that sounds like management speak to me, and I know you hate that.
Yes,
Right.
so?
Could you give me, let's say, 5 examples of practical changes that you have actually made?
5 practical changes.
Yes, please.
Well, I tell you what, let me give you 3, and another 2 if you need them.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so turnover, profitability, and efficiency.
No, I'm sorry, David, but that sounds like management speak.
No, because...
No, you hate that.
Yes.
I know. Shall I tell you what Neil's done?
Can do.
Right. So he's frozen any wage increase. He's put a stop to all overtime. Any purchase of £100 or more now go through him.
100.
Mhm.
I would have thought more like 80, but I suppose 100 is okay.
And he started making redundancies, David.
But that's only 4.
Whatever, David. Have you made any redundancies?
No, Jenny, I had a meeting only with the staff this morning, assuring them that there would be no cutbacks at this branch, and there certainly wouldn't be any redundancies.
Well, why on earth would you do something like that?
Why? Because there is a little word that I feel important in management, called a morale.
Oh, it's certainly going to be worse for morale in the long run, when there are redundancies and you've told people that there won't be.
Yeah, and they're going to remember. What is the most important thing in a company? Is it the walls? Is it the stock? Is it the turnover? It's the people. Investment in people. My proudest moment here wasn't when I increased profits by 17% or cut expenditure without losing a single member of staff. No, it was this young Greek guy. His first job in the country, barely spoke a word of English, and he came to me and he asked me, Mr. Grant, will you be the godfather of my child? It didn't happen in the end. I had to let him go. It was rubbish. I mean, crap. So, Jenny,
Right.
pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you.
I'm really sorry. Things will be okay between you and Lee, you know, because you and Lee are gonna be together. And he knows that. And if he doesn't appreciate that, then he's mad. And I tell you what, if he doesn't appreciate that, I'll marry you, you know.
What's going on?
Nothing. It's fine.
Are you upset about the Lee situation? Well, you don't have to worry, you know. You know Monkey Allen from the warehouse? Well, he fancies you, if no one else does.
What was that?
I know, you can't say anything when they're like that,
Oh,
can you?
no, you can't. I was doing okay. What you doing with the Monkey Allen business?
Well, he fancies her, I'm just saying.
Yeah, she doesn't need to know that, mate. I mean, it's Monkey Allen. Even the name. I don't even know what Monkey Allen is.
But yes, you do. He's a little bloke.
I don't want to know. Go away, please.
I've been engaged to Lee for, God, about 3 years. He proposed on Valentine's Day. Well, he didn't do it face to face. He did it on a little Valentine's message bit in the paper. I think he had to pay by the word, because it just said, Lee, love, Dawn, marriage, question mark. Which I like, you know, because it's not often that you get something both romantic and thrifty.
Dawn? Dawn? Are you okay? Look, Dawn, now, I don't want to pry, okay? But, you know, I'm aware of your little, you know, problem. And I wouldn't be half the boss I am, or the man I am, if I, you know, wasn't to try and help you and lend you some words of advice and encouragement. So, here's a little thing that I wrote, and, you know, I hope it helps. A rose, you never used your thorns, the ones you loved abandoned you. Your angel face kept hearts warm, you helped the sick, but who helped you. Then rushing through the Paris night, they hounded you. You lost control. We prayed that you'd be alright. The news came through. Your body cold. Good night, sweet princess. Sleep tight. Good night, sweet princess.
Wait. Was that originally about Princess Diana?
Well, yeah, originally I wrote it for Diana, but you know, it fits perfectly, no?
Not the car crash?
Well, your relationship with Lee was a bit like car crash.
In Paris?
City of love.
Yes, it fits perfectly, thank you very much.
Dawn. Being dumped is the perfect excuse to do all the things you ever wanted to do.
I wasn't dumped.
To do all the things you ever wanted to do.
I wasn't dumped, and actually I was thinking about leaving.
I meant shagging, but...
How long have you been thinking about leaving?
who's leaving?
I am.
Dawn, that's stupid. You've got a job here for life.
It's just that I don't want to spend all of my life answering phones in a crappy sub-branch paper machines.
Dawn, work hard and you could be working in the head office or a better paper merchant.
Gareth, she doesn't want to waste her life in paper.
Not a waste exactly, not a waste. You know Jeff Lamb? He's 42 and he's got his own Porsche. That's from paper.
How long have you been thinking about leaving? It's like an alarm clock's gone off and I've just got to get away. I think it was John Lennon who said life is what happens when you're making your own plans. And that's how I feel, you know. Also, you also said I'm the walrus, I'm the eggman, so I don't really know what to believe.
Hi. You okay? Is David
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Oh, hi, David. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Min, sit down.
So I know I promised you some kind of answer today. Well, I don't think it's quite what you were expecting. First, I am moving on.
Oh, you've been fired?
No, David. I've been made into a partner.
They've made you a partner?
Yeah.
That's mad. That's going to be Wernham Hogg, Taylor Clark. That's a mouthful. And now we're going to have to change all the stationery.
Well, I guess we might have a discount as we are in the business.
40% sometimes.
Anyway, the point is, my job is now available, and the board decided that either you or Neil should take over the role. And well, I can tell you now, the board have voted 5-2 in favor of you taking the job.
Voted for me?
Yes.
5-2, but there's only 7 members of the board.
Yes, David.
But that's a landslide.
Yes. David,
Yes?
you've always made it very clear that you're 100% committed to this branch.
Well, yeah, that's probably why I got the job.
Right. You do realize that if you take my job, Neil will stay in Swindon, and this branch will be downsized and incorporated into his.
Yeah, so?
It's just that you've always been very loyal to your family here.
Yes, of course. I mean, I'm loyal here. I'll be as loyal in Swindon. I mean, it's just one big happy family. I'm loyal.
Right. I'm just sensitive to the fact that you have strong, let's say, emotional ties to your team here.
Sure. I mean, of course there's the emotion as good in business syndrome, as well as the not neglecting the cruel to be kind scenario.
I'm sorry, you've lost me.
But that's because you're not looking at the whole pie, Jenny. You see, Wernham Hogg is like a big pie, okay? And if they've left me in charge of that big pie, that means I'm in charge of the pie, and then inside you'd have the fruit, which would be the
Listen,
people.
I don't have time for the pie thing, the fruit thing.
you don't
The
want
thing
that.
is, no.
Okay,
Well,
what I'm trying to say, Jenny, is that I accept the job. Good.
Good. Well, next step is to contact the board and meet them.
What is 5 out of 7 as a percentage?
It's 70%, David.
71.4.
Call Susan. Arrange to meet the board, finalize all the details, right? And well, all I have to say is congratulations and good luck.
You don't need luck when you have 71.4% of the population behind you. I'll see you out.
Thank you, David.
Bye.
How did it go?
Oh, fine.
What's the story?
It's a little complicated.
Are you gonna tell us?
Yes.
David.
Yes.
We'd like to know now.
Okay. So, here's the thing. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news is Neil is taking over both branches and some of you are going to lose their jobs. Yeah, but, you know, look at the bright side. The good news is I got a promotion. So, you know, every cloud, silver lining. But you guys are still thinking about the bad news.
There's no good news, David. There's only bad news and irrelevant news.
Yeah, but that doesn't make a nice phrase, does it? I can't come in and say, I've got some bad news and some irrelevant news.
You could have told us about you could have kept your promotion to yourself and tell us about Neil. That's it.
Well, no, I probably should have just started with the good news first. No?
There's no good news.
No, on the contrary, Joe. I think, you know, most people would see promotion as good news.
We're gonna lose our jobs.
You're not all going to lose your jobs. I mean, you're not going to lose your job. You're not going to lose your job. Monkey Allen and Anton in... No, okay, let's keep this in perspective, shall we? Here's the thing. Did you know there's only 7 members on the board? Think about that for a while.
Can't believe it. After all the things he said, I mean, shocked.
Yeah, sold us out.
Wonker.
What? David Brent is leaving? Is this true? Are you leaving?
Something like that.
What about us?
There's nothing going on between us.
No, nothing like that.
No, nothing like that.
But we are a team. I'm the assistant regional manager.
Assistant to the regional manager.
So, can I be your assistant when you go off?
No. I'm going to be getting a proper assistant, a PA. God love her.
What? Lady?
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, I mean, we're not because just...
Could I be Neil's assistant? Is he going to be needing an assistant?
Oh no, Neil is bringing his own chap with him, his PA, a guy called Anton. You'd like him, he's really efficient, he's ex-army.
Well, what, territorial?
No.
Regular? What rank?
Sergeant, I think. Why? What were you?
Lieutenant.
Anyway.
So that's it then. The old team on a scrap heap. It's all gone.
Look, come on, Gareth. You've been in the army. You know, stiff upper lip, spirit of the dam busters. Squadron never dies, does it? I mean, you've seen that film.
I've got it on video.
Well, there you go. And I mean, before the guy goes into battle, he's playing with his little dog and everything.
Yes, nigger.
Oh, that's not offensive. That's the dog's name. It was in the 1940s, before racism got bad.
That was his dog, nigger.
Well, I don't keep saying this. Okay, look, Gareth. I tell you what. Pick something as a memento from me to you, anything you like.
To keep?
Yes, of course.
Can I take the guitar then?
You're not taking the guitar. I was talking about something, you know, something I can reorder, something I can replace.
What about the hole punch?
Yeah, it's all right.
Ah,
It's a bloody good one, that.
yeah, that can be handy. Like confetti.
Well, yes, you could use it as confetti, Gareth, but you'd want to clear that with the priest first, because they get a bit funny about things like that. And you're putting it everywhere. Look, there's a piece there.
Oh
even.
yeah, sorry.
I don't see this as letting people down. You know, if this is a family, maybe it's time just to cut the apron strings and let them stand on their own 2 feet. If they were in my position, they'd take the job. They'd be like, see ya, we're off. Thanks for the opportunities and the great jokes. But, you know, when all is said and done, aka in the end, c'est la vie. And business is business, right?
ça vous a plu, qu'on a été compréhensible du début à la fin. Merci beaucoup du coup à l'accord, à toutes les personnes, dont Jean-Michel, hein, qui nous ont beaucoup aidés tout au long de l'année pour préparer ça. Merci aussi à Bertrand qui a assuré la technique avec brio. Comme d'habitude, merci à vous. Hein, y a pas mal de visages qu'on retrouve d'une fois sur l'autre, donc ça fait plaisir. Merci pour votre soutien. Merci à ceux qui ne nous connaissent pas encore d'être venus nous voir. Tout ça, c'est super. Nous, on s'éclate. J'espère que vous vous amusez aussi. On a prévu ce qu'il faut pour un apéro, donc vous êtes les bienvenus pour rester et papoter avec nous un petit peu en anglais, en français, comme vous le sentez.
C'est pas obligé de...
Merci beaucoup.
Bravo, bravo.